Welcome to 100 Yards of Football. It's our college football special today. So we're going to highlight the number one team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, as they on their bye week. Athens, Georgia is rocking. James Brown, Irk Russell, the Junkyard Dogs. So if you like the video today, please come in and share it. And helping me break down the Georgia Bulldogs is my college football correspondent. He's a very, very knowledgeable guy. Played running back at Cal Davis. He's a professional actor on a high level. I'm serious. You might see him coming to the big screen here in the near future. And he's coming live out of North Hollywood, Florida. My man, Mr. Jaimes Timas. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, grateful. Good morning, good morning.
Okay, man. Well, you know how we do it. We get right to it.
Yep.
Let's talk about the Georgia Bulldogs. Let's talk about their offense so far at the break.
Let's talk about Georgia. Georgia. I got Georgia on my mind. Well, that's what everyone's saying. They have Georgia on their mind. Can you believe this is what Georgia is doing? They're the first in the AP. This is the first ever since 1982 that Georgia's been number one. First of all, that offense is clicking at all cylinders. Not only is the defense physical, but this offense is physical. The offensive line, the tight ends, they're making their blocks, they're executing their plays. And a couple good news that JT Daniels is on a pitch count, so he might be coming back in the near future. But that's a good progress for Georgia. But you know what? Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. That song with Stetson Bennett. Right now, he's Georgia's quarterback coming in right now. Last week, 250 yards for 3 touchdowns in that 30-13 route win over Kentucky. I mean, he's got this team rolling, and you cannot help talk about the running backs, Zamir White and Brock Bowers, man. This guy from wine country, you better get your Cabernet and your popcorns ready because he's a guy focal point on this offense to look out for. So this offense is clicking on all cylinders and it's ready to go.
Now I'm going to talk about the Georgia Bulldogs defense. Very simple. Right now they're ascending. If they keep this up, they could be one of the best defenses of all time in college football. When I think about this defense, I think about Jordan Davis, NFL, Adam Anderson, NFL, Nakobe Dean, NFL, Devontae Wyatt, NFL, Trayvon Walker, NFL, Jalen Carter, NFL. That's right. Kellen Ringo, NFL, Lewis Sign, NFL. All these guys going to get drafted very high. Quan Walker. But the one thing I keep going back to this defense, and Jaimes, you can help me out, because I'm going to take a defense off out there in the West Coast, up there in the Northwest. The 1991 Washington Huskies, they won it all when they had Don James as a head coach, but that defense was special. And this Bulldogs defense, every time I see them play, they put me in the mind of the 91 Washington Huskies.
Wow.
Steve Ekman, you know how special he was.
He's very
Marco Farr, who went on won a Super Bowl ring with the Rams. Yep. Chico Fairley, Jamie Fields, Brent Collins, Dave Hoffman, Tommy Smith, Dana Hall, who had an outstanding career with the San Francisco 49ers first-round pick, and Walter Bailey. And that team only gave up 10 points a game, and they gave up 6 or 7 yards rushing that year. And they dominated in the Rose Bowl and took down Desmond Howard and the Michigan Wolverines 34-14. But you want to hear similarities? Kentucky came into the game last week. Chris Rodriguez, one of the top running backs in the SEC, averaging almost 7 yards a carry. Georgia shut him down. I don't believe he even got over 11 yards the whole game. Think back when Washington opened up the season in 1991 when they played Stanford. And they played a running back by the name of Glenn Milborn that was real good. You should know about him because you live out there near Stanford. Remember Glenn Milborn?
Yeah, he was a stud. He was definitely a stud.
And think about how Washington held him to 15 yards in the first game of the year. I'm telling you, this Georgia defense is starting to look like the 1991 Washington Huskies. So I'm going to end it with this. We didn't think Georgia would be number one at this time. And they've beaten 3 teams that's been ranked, 4 teams. Clemson, Arkansas, Auburn, and last week Kentucky. So my thing to them, and my homage, I'm gonna go by the late great Freddie Mercury, a queen. Another one bite the dust. Another one bite the dust. Another one bite the dust. Final words, Jaimes, about the #1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs.
Final words, this team is ready to play. But come check this out. This history on November 8th, 1980, there was a showdown between the Florida Gators when Georgia was #1 and they were 8-0.
Yes, sir.
And then Georgia trailed 1 minute left in that game. And then Scott ran for 92 yards, beating the Florida defense to score a touchdown and to keep to keep the Georgia Bulldogs championship series alive. Well, I feel like this team's overcome a lot of adversity, and this is going to happen again. This coming to Florida this week coming up. It's going to be a great game, but I feel like Georgia's going to overcome this adversity, overcome this game, and still be the #1 team in America.
That's good that you brought it up. Memories, 1980. I was a junior at the University of Arkansas watching the game live on TV, and I saw that play when the great Buck Bellew rolled out to his right and hit Lindsey Scott in the middle of the field. But since you out in California, Jaimes, you haven't really never heard the actual play call, so I'm going to try to give you a little sample of it. Oh, my God, Larry Munson, we down on the 9-yard line. We don't look like we're going to have any time. Time is running out. We only got 2 chances. Buck Bellew. Buck rolls out to the pocket to his left. He throws it in the middle field. There goes Lindsey Scott. Lindsey catches it at the 40. Lindsey Scott to 45. Lindsey to 50. Run, Lindsey, run. 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Lindsey Scott. Lindsey Scott. Oh, my God. St. Simon's. It's going to be a burn down that night. Oh, Brunswick, Georgia. They're going to be burning couches. Georgia.
And
y'all be blessed.
That was it, man. That was just run, Lindsey, run, Lindsey. Come on, that's just
so it's a great time to be a Georgia Bulldog. Bulldog Nation, I gotta give credit where credit. Athens, Georgia, you on fire. But as I always say, Jaimes, I'm gonna leave it with this. Please, to the Georgia Bulldog Nation, y'all got NFL talent all over the field. But you know what? I'm going to say this real quietly. You better close the book. The chapter is still open. And you better close the book with a national championship in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like the video today, please come in and share. We'd like to thank our producer, Logan Landers, for making it happen today.
Thank you, Logan.
And a blessing to you, Logan, and thank you. If you like the video, please come in and share it. I'm Vincent Turner, 100 yards of football. Joining me today is Mr. Jaimes Timas. And the Bulldog Nation, the #1 team in college football. Y'all be blessed.
Run, Lindsey, run!